Hello! Hi, I'm Trevor Jones of Pleasure Evolution, and I'm deep in the green room editing software and films for our upcoming webinars, and I just came across a juicy little tidbit of Rebecca back when she was Wise Wild Feminine before Pleasure Evolution became the brand that it is that you know and love today. So I did a little tweaking and I'm going to present it to you here. This is Rebecca talking about the pleasures of using water for self-pleasure.
You may be wondering why I'm making this video in my bathroom. Well, the truth is that what we're going to talk about today has to do with water. And one of the best tools that you can add to your toolkit if you have a goal of experiencing more sensual pleasure and sensual aliveness. What I'm talking about today is using water to self-pleasure. This is easier than you think, and it is a lot less aggressive than using a vibrator, but still gives you the illusion of receiving touch from someone or something other than yourself. It can also provide a really intense amount of pressure similar to a vibrator, but without some of the negatives like the almost too heavy stimulation of a vibrator. Okay, so what are you going to do? Well, if you're lucky like me and you have a bathtub, you can use the tub itself, the faucet, by scrunching yourself all the way down. Well, first I will say, unless you like a cold bathtub, you're going to want to run some warm water, but not enough to bathe in or soak in, but just enough, like 2 inches, so that you're lying in a little bit of warm water. You might also want to make the environment in the bathroom a little bit more sensual and hedonistic, with maybe some flowers, some candles, turning out the lights instead of having overhead fluorescents. So you've got your space set, you've run a little warm water in the tub, and you can just scoot yourself all the way down there. And don't worry, this video is verbally explicit, but we're not going to do show and tell today. And you want to position yourself under the water, allowing the water to run directly on your clitoris. And you can do that for as long as it feels good, and you might be amazed at how quickly it brings you to an orgasmic state. Now, if you don't have a tub, you can get several different kinds of shower heads, which will give you a handheld shower, and you can do it standing up in the tub. Not as easy, but if you brace yourself against the wall, you can still experience that kind of pleasure. Now, my absolute favorite thing to do is to purchase a handheld shower attachment. You can get these at Bed Bath & Beyond for under $10, and it actually attaches to your faucet, and they bill it as being for washing children and washing the dog. Well, we're washing something else with it, and you can use that handheld shower attachment directly on your pussy for pleasurable effect. If you're really handy, and I'll probably go into this in another video, you can get a diverter and a hose at Lowe's. And this is also going to cost you less than $15. A diverter is something that goes behind your normal shower head, and it allows you to switch from water going through the shower head to water going through another outlet. And on this other outlet, you're going to buy a 6-foot-long piece of very thin, very small plastic tubing. Attach that to the diverter, and now you have your own homemade water hose. The advantage of that kind of water hose is that it's one thin targeted spray, which you can then adjust by using your thumb. All right, well, I hope I've taught you some new tools and tricks that are going to help you achieve more pleasurable sensation in your body. I encourage you to treat this like everything else that I suggest as an experiment. So start out with just doing research. Do I like this? How warm do I like the water? How much pressure do I like from the water, and where? Do I like more pressure in the beginning and less pressure as I move along, or the opposite? Do I like to create pressure and then pull away and stop and then come back? Does that build the sensation? I have a feeling it might. So as always, I hope you have a pleasurable week trying out this exercise, and I look forward to hearing your results.